Hi, friends. Hi, Soul Sister family. I'm here. This is Amy Lynn. I'm here at Soul Sister Studio up in the front reading space today because I'm so excited to share with you that I just got into Yuletide Tarot by Christopher Hughes. So I wanted to do a quick unboxing and a flip through because this is the deck that I'm going to be using for Yule season. Up here in the front window space, we do the quick readings, the three card $20 readings, and this is the deck I'll be using. And it's a really cool deck too, just in case you might want to check it out as well. So I'm going to, first of all, it comes in a really, really sturdy box. It's got the magnetic little flap on the side. It's very substantial and it has a really fantastic thick book. The pages are glossy and colorful. They have the candy cane stripe, which is one of the suits in here. Really great, substantial book. It does have a couple of spreads, 2 or 3 spreads in the back of it as well. I have not opened the shrink wrap yet on the deck, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to turn the camera down so that you can see each of these. I know personally for me, when I do want to look at flip throughs, I don't want them to last too long. I want to see what the deck looks like and move on. So I'm going to go ahead and put it down so you can see it, or attempt to do that. We all know my filming skills are not the greatest. Okay, so this is what the back looks like. The back's got this beautiful wreaths on the back with a blue background. I really like it. So let's go ahead and open it. Gosh, I hope I don't need a tool to open it. I'm getting it. So the take on this, from what I did flip through the book a little bit last night. They did rename all the suits, and also, so this is not going to be what I would call a beginner deck. They also did, he did rename several of the major arcana. So what you have to do if you don't recognize it by the picture is you have to know your Roman numerals and figure out which major arcana you're dealing with if it's one that looks unfamiliar to you. So I would say it's not. I wouldn't recommend it so much for beginners. I hope this is okay. So we're going to start. It starts with it. Actually, I'm going to start with the Fool. It ends with the Fool in this deck versus starting with the Fool. So of course, this is a Yule deck, so it's going to have a lot of Christmas themes, and that's why a lot of things are renamed. So we're going to start with 0. This is what, hopefully this is going to come through okay. This is the Fool card there, the child in front of, with the anticipation. What a great idea. The anticipation of probably Christmas Eve and waiting for that to come in. So then we're going to go to, oh, he does have them in order with, so next is the Magus, which is the magician. So we've renamed that. See that? We've got, this is the High Priestess. Now, I don't know this character. The Mary Lude. I think this is Welsh. And I'm probably pronounced that wrong, but that's what that looks like. Love this. This is Matrona. This is the Empress card. Beautiful. She's expecting, of course, the Empress, or the goddess, the Divine Mother, is expecting to birth the solar sun god at this time. So that's really great. Love it. The Holly King for the Emperor. We know the battle between the Holly King and the Oak King. This one is going to be, it's called Sinterklaas, and this is going to be the Hierophant. Still looks very Hierophant-ish, so I think we can pick that out. But I think that is the name for St. Nicholas. Okay, so now we have the lovers. This is great. Look at the mistletoe. It's called the mistletoe, so it shows them under the mistletoe. Love it. The chariot is Santa in his sleigh. There. Strength. Looks like St. Nicholas with a elk or a reindeer there. Father Christmas. This is going to be the hermit, and remember he's got the lantern there. That's how you're going to know that's the hermit. The Wheel of the Year. Well, I love this because you know I'm big on the Wheel of the Year up here. So it actually shows our pagan Wheel of the Year, and it shows, it's calling, this deck is calling Yule Midwinter. And so it shows Midwinter there front and center with the other 2 Sabbats on the other side. Love it. Really love that. Justice. This is great too. This is like a kid opening his present and getting coal. So that's a great depiction of justice. Love it. The Hanged Man. See that. This is Odin on the Tree of Life there. The Death card. This to me is like you know, a Christmas Carol kind of depiction there. Temperance. This is balance. What is this? Is Santa Claus balancing time. Very interesting. Balancing time. The Devil card is the fun character Krampus. Very appropriate. The Tower is the lightning tree. The star is the Christmas star on top of your Yule tree. The moon. The sun. I'm getting that. I'm getting such a glare right now. Sorry. Let's bring this up a little bit. Maybe that's going to help. There's the sun card. The list. So that was the judgment card. Who's naughty and who's nice? Rename that the list. This is the world card. Okay. Now we're going to get into the suits. So we've renamed the suits. I'll try to bring this down again so we can kind of get both. So we can get my stack here. Okay. So the wands are the candles, which is the fire suit. Very appropriate. So ace of candles. We got the ace. So we're going to do all the aces first. Ace of good cheer. So good cheer, we've renamed the cups good cheer. Makes sense. We've renamed the swords. This is ace of candy canes. Ace of canes. Canes are swords in this deck. And then ace of gifts. Gifts are pentacles. That one's pretty easy to remember. Those all make a lot of sense to me. So yeah. So now we're going to get into the suits. Two of candles. I'm just going to try to fly through these quicker unless I really, really am in love with the card. I always look for the two of cups. Two of good cheer. Really lovely. Really lovely. All right. Two of cane. We're doing all the twos. Two of canes. This is that indecision card. Two of gifts. Threes. Three of candles. Three of good cheer. Three of canes. Three of canes is a heartbreak card. I'm always interested to see that as well. Three of gifts. Interesting, because generally three of gifts or three of pentacles shows a teamwork card, and this looks like someone's working all on their own there. Okay, we're into the fours. Four of candles. Celebration. Four of good cheer. Four of canes. Needing to rest. Four of gifts. Somebody's hoarding. Five of candles. Five of good cheer. Five of canes. We know the fives and the sevens. Five and seven of swords are someone's up to no good. Five of gifts. This one actually looks really close to the original Rider-Waite-Smith right there. Six of candles. victory. 6 of good cheer. Got the past. 6 of canes. Moving on to something that's better for you. 6 of gifts, 6 of pentacles, all about balance, give and take. And it is the season of gift giving. 7 of candles. 7 of candles. Protect what's yours. 7 of good cheer. Lots of options. 7 of canes. Here's our sinister character stealing all the boxes of candy canes right there. 7 of gifts. 7 of pentacles. 8 of candles. Lots of fire energy there. 8 of good cheer. Interesting, these cups are all full. Generally, our cups are empty on the 8 of cups, but sometimes the 8 of cups can also speak to people who have trouble with alcohol and walking away from that. So I'd have to get into the book to see what the meaning is on that. 8 of canes, our overthinker. 8 of gifts, working hard. 9 of candles, our wounded warrior. 9 of good cheer. Had a little bit too much and feeling the fullness of that holiday meal. 9 of canes, anxiety and nightmares. 9 of gifts, independent woman. 10s, 10 of candles, taking on too much. That's how the holidays feel sometimes, right? 10 of good cheer, happy family, happy life. All is well. 10 of canes, too much, things are heavy. 10 of gifts, stability, security, longevity. Now we're going to get into the court cards. King of candles, which would be our King of wands, our fire king. King of good cheer, our water king. King of canes, our air king. King of gifts, our earth king, our businessman. Queen of candles, our fire queen. Queen of good cheer, our water queen. Queen of canes, our air queen. And we all know Queen of canes is Queen of swords. She's our cold-hearted bitch in the deck at times. Queen of gifts, Queen of pentacles. She's our super mom, doing it all at the a lot of moms do this at the holidays. All right, we're going to get into our knights. Knight of candles, Knight of good cheer, Knight of canes. Interesting, he's not really moving that quickly, but he sure has the means to on that sled, doesn't he? Knight of gifts. And our pages. Page of candles, sweet little page of candles. Page of good cheer. However, this page doesn't look that young. Page of canes. Our curious little page of canes. And ending with the page of gifts. Okay, so that's the deck. I'm going to shuffle it here, and I'll give you guys, let's get one little message out of it. So the cardstock is great. It's not, my pet peeve is when they're super thick. You can't move these cards. This is nice and glossy. I like them slippery and glossy to be able to move them. They're thick enough to be durable, but to me, it's just right. So I'm going to gather these together. Soul Sister fam. And we'll just get you one card. And remember, these are going to be on my reading table up front in the front window here for the mini reads that'll be happening. But I'll just get you one today. Ooh, right there. Let me come up, guys. Right there. All right. So balance. Oh man. And so in this card it shows the balance of time. It looks like Santa is trying to balance. There's not enough time in this holiday season to get it all in, to do it all. So to me, so this is called Temperance. The Temperance card is also about healing. This is a very healing card. It's getting the right balance. It's also about finding the missing ingredient of. So to me, this is going to be about your holiday season. Make sure you take time to nurture yourself for self-care. I think we all, if you have small children, we all want to make it the most magical thing, holiday ever, but we can't. We're human. There's going to be hiccups and things like that. So, um, you know, your message is make the most of your time right now. Make the most of your time with your family. Continue on working on getting you. It's also, this might be, we're at the end of the year. You may be having to work on, we're at the time of releasing things. So maybe one of the things that, it's going to get the right balance in your life is to look at what do you need to release at this time to achieve this. This is my card for the year. We all have a personal tarot card assigned to us by birth for the year. This is my card for the year. So for me, that's very much getting things in balance before we move into 2026. So, um, so that is the Yuletide Tarot. I think it's a really beautiful deck. It's a really great deck if you want to get into it. And this is what I'll have on my reading table for the quick reads for the month of December. All right. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. And blessed be. Happy Yule. And I hope to see you in the shop for a reading.